For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jawan Hakeem, and I got the pleasure today to sit down with my brother Uno. Thank you for doing this.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for just being you, man. It's good to see you.
Love to see you, my boy. Back down.
Mutual. But we're about to get into just Uno today, and gonna pick his brains, and you guys will see where this episode go with my first question. So, but before we get started, I do want to tell you, you are magical, brother. Your personality, your ability to connect, your ability to inspire and push others to greatness. I see it when I'm in the room with you. I see it in your music. I've seen it in you day one since I met you, and we've been on a 8.5-year journey as brothers. So just wanted to let you know I appreciate you and love you, brother.
Love you too, my
For
boy.
real.
Gotta give you your flowers back. What you doing here is beautiful. Thank you for you picking up last minute, you and your crew. I definitely appreciate that. That go a long way. Y'all the only ones kind of like pushing the culture as far as everything. It ain't just one tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a whole bunch of agendas that y'all doing.
I appreciate
y'all
that.
picking the part people brain in a good way. So
no, that's what we're here for.
Gotta give your flowers.
Appreciate that, brother. That's love. Major. So before we're gonna jump right into the meat and potatoes. First question is who are you?
Who am I? I feel like just from the energy I get from everybody else and the things that I've been through, I'm not trying to be big-headed or nothing, but I feel like I'm the chosen one as far as like the people around me and my peers and me to like kind of push the model to do better, grow better, and to make it from anything, you know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like that kind of was like, I don't know, it was like, I didn't ask for it. You know what I'm saying? It just started coming, like, as far as, even when, like, being a shorty before doing music, but, like, definitely since I've been doing music, because I get even people that I don't know reaching out to me about inspiration and stuff like that, and I don't feel like I'm just, like, a role model, because I'm still improving, and there's not no roof on improvement, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
I definitely feel like I'm one of the people, like, the chosen one to help my people grow.
And that's that magic I was just speaking to. Just that ability to just inspire others, even like strangers. Like the energy that you get from strangers who you don't know, but when you meet them and you make them feel accepted and you make them feel like they matter. How heavy is that burden? And I say burden because I know it takes a lot of your energy. So how heavy is that?
It's definitely heavy. Like, I find myself at times not knowing when to assert myself or when not to, because like, you want to be there, but at the same time you got to be selfish on your own terms to make sure that you together on your 10 and on your P's and Q's. So like, I always tell people to check on their strong friends, because like, it be at times where I feel like I'm carrying everybody else's load. Who else gonna help me? You know what I'm saying? But like, everybody got a story, everybody got a struggle, everybody got something going on. I feel like as humans, if we kind of connect with that and know that we need each other to go somewhere, because playing for keeps nobody ever made it nowhere just by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a backbone and a support system. You need a spine and a rib cage to move your torso.
Man, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's like, music right there, for real.
I definitely feel like it's a heavy burden, but it's like people, not to sound like cliche, but like, God give you them battles for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Now it's on me to swift through it and find my real purpose.
No, that's major. And I can relate to a lot of that you saying. Before we get like really into the music, which I know how passionate and I know how much you love and I know how good you are at music, I want to just take it back. The question I had was who has had the greatest impact on you? And you looked at that question and you almost went into awe. Like, just one person? So I want to break it down. I want to go from 0 to 10, 11 to 20, and then 21 to present.
Yes, sir.
So 0 to 10, who had the greatest impact on you?
Definitely my grandparents, Olivia Pierce and Jesse Pierce. May you rest his soul. Changed my life. Helped me mold me.
What ways did they mold you? In what ways did your grandparents have that impact on you?
Cause growing up, my mom was, I wouldn't say she wasn't present. She was around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was still doing her thing, like living her life, still trying to figure out like her, what she had, yeah, she had kids, and like I don't really hold on to that no more. I used to, that she was like in and out of jail or running the streets or whatever the case may be, because I wasn't having no different. My grandma and my granddad took us in on their account. They just got done raising 6 kids, 3 boys, 3 girls,
Yeah.
in the hundreds, and they took me and my little brother and my sister in,
Not
and
easy.
like that's not easy because like we could have been anywhere.
So they took in 3 y'all?
3 of us, it's 3 of us, you know, and plenty more. Like even their kids were still staying at the house from here, and us. So it's
So
like
it's
I'm
tight.
growing up with my cousins and everybody too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they definitely changed me. I don't know where I'd be without them because like my pops was all the way where he was doing his own thing. Like, you know how it is. I feel like a lot of kids can relate to like,
Oh,
yeah, I'm
absolutely.
finna come and then that's the last time you see him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Been
that
there.
happened. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, my mama a real gangster. So like she doing her own thing. So like a lot
In
of
the
stuff,
streets.
yeah, that people might think was going over my head, I was seeing that.
Yeah.
And it's like molding me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I was like from 0 to 10, I ain't play no sports. Like, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's actually crazy.
I ain't play no sports. By that time, like, you know what I'm saying, I was just outside and like just living. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that helped change me in a lot because like people grow up playing sports. Legit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
shows you discipline. It shows you so many other things that you wasn't exposed to.
My
It shows
grand-
you how to join around a group.
Yeah, like be like how to be disciplined, definitely, because like I feel like I didn't really have that. Like my grandma and I ain't say I didn't have that because I got uncles and aunties and stuff like that. But like
Absolutely.
that's an everyday basis. When I did start playing sports,
Yeah.
like my granddad made me get into
And
football.
it's different when you're doing this with your peers instead of
Yeah.
like family. Like it hits a little different. It shows you like when you put out into the world,
Yep.
it's not gonna be all family around here.
Yeah, because like I feel like from a family sense, when you getting disciplined, it's on a tough love basis.
Absolutely.
Like, but like when I was in sports, yeah, I'm getting disciplined on a tough love basis, but we out here having fun. You know what I'm saying?
It's a different type of accountability.
Yeah, different type of accountability. So like it's made my mind grow more. You know what I'm saying? So definitely my grandparents, they molded me. They saved me.
11 to 20.
11 to 20, I would have to piggyback off. I would say my grandparents saving me also saved my sister. So 11 to 20, my sister Courtney, I love her to death. That's
What
my
did she
best
do
friend.
for you?
She raised me. Like my grandparents, yeah, we in their house.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? My grandma work all day.
And it's-
My granddad a preacher. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they just got done raising hella kids. So it's not like they overly on our bumper about stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, 11 to 20, my granddad passed when I was 13.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was like my pops. That is my pops. You know what I'm saying? Like respectfully, you know what I'm saying? No, like shade to my actual father because we got a bond now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like that was the man in my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I lost him as a time where like I'm learning to be a man. 13, that's where you need a man the most.
Imagine how hard that is to lose a family member of that magnitude, the man of the house.
The man of the house.
And it's a house full of kids and girls and young boys who need that guidance, who need that spirit.
Yep. So
it had
like
to be hard.
it was hard, and so like my granny, they was married for a long time. So like when that happened, it kind of like shifted a lot of roles in the crib.
Yeah.
Like I was the man of the crib. My sister was the one
Lot
holding
changed.
it down. Yeah, like she cooking. Cause my granny still working. You know what I'm saying? She cooking, she cleaning, she doing the laundry. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
telling us, even like on like school stuff, keeping me aboard on that. You know what I'm saying? Holding me accountable.
Yeah.
With stuff like that. I got into my first fights over my sister because I didn't know how to handle like boys talking to her, and even like I'm not going for that. You know what I'm saying? Even to her like telling me like chill. This is like what
I
happened.
like him.
Like this is what happens in life type
This
ordeal.
is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Just even to the sense of like I remember our last time having a fallout. We had gotten to a little altercation in front of some company or whatever, and like usually when we was beefing, like we gonna beef for a couple of days, but like she came in the room after we had that altercation or whatever, and then like we just sat there, we cried. I ain't gonna lie, cause like it was like a time when she like we gotta hold the crib down, like granny going through it, ain't nobody really here but us. You know what I'm saying? That was the last time I ever fought my sister, and then since then that been my best friend.
Locked in.
Yeah, like that's my mom, my sister, my best friend, everything.
Yeah.
So
I love something you said. You was like, I know I'm really like locked in with you. If my sister know you, because my sister is me.
it's
and
me,
like,
yeah. So I tell people like,
that's dope.
if my sister don't know you, like I ain't like she even
Yeah.
know of you, or like you know what I'm saying. Like she
If she don't
might
know
not
you,
even met you,
yeah.
but she know everybody I'm with, cause
Yeah.
my sister like real. She know how in the wind I am.
Yeah.
So like she want to know what's going on at
Yeah.
all times. You know what I'm
You
saying?
catching up and up to speed.
Yeah. So like if
about-
my like people, you know how like you bring people around you, like you got to meet my mama, you got to meet my granny.
Naturally.
You know what I'm saying?
Only
My
a
granny,
select few.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? My granny got Alzheimer's now, you know what I'm saying? And like just off the bond me and my sister got, you got to meet my sister, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to know my sister for sure. So like that's my dog. That's that's my rock.
21 to present, who has the greatest impact on you?
My Iowa family.
I like that.
I can't.
You can't just put one
I
person.
can't give one
It was a
person.
group of individuals.
Yeah, and I really just say like, I'm gonna break it down like my sister 11 to 18,
Yeah.
18 to present, Iowa,
Yeah.
everybody that really means something to me.
Yeah.
Like my Grandview familiar, UVT, my collective. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Even the people that I met outside of it, I became a man out here. So like,
It's a good point.
I definitely would say them. Y'all stop me. I don't know what I'd be if I ain't come to Iowa. I feel like I was a ticking time bomb towards the end of my high school thing, you know what I'm saying? And coming out here going to college.
Found hope.
I found hope. Like, even when I dropped out, like, being around y'all made me not want to go back home.
Yeah.
And, like, just to be a statistic, like, to be, like, I got a lot of homies that's not here no more. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's to the system or to, like, whatever, homicide, suicide, whatever, because that's a lot. That's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I'm around that every day.
Yeah.
So definitely my Iowa fam. I don't know what I'll be with, from my brothers to my long-term girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Like, everybody.
That
like,
definitely had an impact.
They had an impact on me.
And here's the thing, what people don't understand, and I always want to speak power to this. It's like, with you saying that, it's basically community. Like, community is the only reason. Like, I'm from Beaumont, Texas, bro. I have no ties to Des Moines.
Yeah.
I have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful community here, and it's so hard to recreate that.
It's so hard.
And it's like my friends keep me encouraged. They keep me on my grind. It's like, for lack of a better term, Luke just walked in. If I see Luke doing just work and I got whatever I got going, it's not for me to keep my stuff going to compare it to him. It's for me to, I want to be on his level because he's doing what he's doing, and I get completely behind his message.
Yeah.
It's inspiration. Like, your community keep you going. They there when you about to crash out.
Yeah.
They there in the highs, and they celebrate your victories and really clap with you.
Yeah.
That'll mold you for sure. That's
Like,
the only reason I'm still in Des Moines.
Yeah,
Literally.
and it's crazy. And I always tell people I gotta give my shout out to Des Moines and everybody that I met out here. Like, a lot of people try to throw shade on this place. This is a real family oriented place. Like, every
back there.
Yeah, everybody. It's weird. It's weirdos everywhere. You gonna meet weirdos everywhere. You gonna meet real people everywhere.
There's lames everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
You're exactly
And it's
right.
like, you gotta put it on your own scale. Like, you know what I'm saying? I still come back. I moved from here 2 years ago, and I still come back here frequently because this has been a part of me for so much, and made me learn so much, and made me grow so much. Like, just how to accept love. Like, even coming out here, I was on some, like, I don't need no new friends.
F the world.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know what I was doing. Like, y'all stopped me from crashing out a bunch of times. Or, like, just going back to the basics, you know what I'm saying? And when you molding like that, and like you said, just based on you said, it's like a big community.
Yeah.
It take a village to raise somebody.
Come on,
so
bro.
when I tell somebody, what I mean by that, I didn't get to cherish my childhood a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, I had to grow up fast. You know what I'm saying? So out here, I felt free. You feel me? So, like, that was me. I felt like I grew so much. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? So I was learning little things, like, from people that I'm meeting in college, people that I'm meeting from music, people I'm just meeting on an everyday basis. So, like, definitely my Iowa fam.
And I think breaking down your 0 to 10s, 11 to 20, and 21 to present is a perfect time for this question. can you define what love mean for you?
I definitely can. Love for me, to my scale, because like I had to learn this. Like everybody got their own versions of what love is to them. So
For
like
sure. I feel like it's one of the hardest defined words.
hardest. Everybody definition gonna be different. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? For me, just off of what I've been going through, been through in life, genuineness. Like once I peep genuineness, it don't have no timetable on it, because I know people that I just met a year ago,
Locked
2 years
in.
ago, and we locked in because it's always been genuine. You know what I'm saying? And it's on me to cipher through what I feel is genuine and not, because like you could think you got love, or you think people love you, and people have their own agenda. And like I feel like we hold so much of that based on time. And that don't really got nothing to do with it no more. And I'm at a point in my life where like I'm not gonna hold on to stuff just because I've known this for so long. Like I got sandbox homies that I'm breaking apart of, because like it's no progression. Love is about genuineness and progression to keep the love going, because
Absolutely.
you can't be stagnant. People grow. You know what I'm saying? The human brain evolve every
And they
7
change.
years. And they change.
And you got to still love them throughout the change, bro.
So like, and people got to be genuine to that change. I got to be able to look at my homie, my family, my girl, or whoever I'm dealing with at the time, however it is, to know that they going through this change and be genuine. Like, there's no roof on this change. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could be 50 and still learning something about each other. So like, love for me is just being genuine, because like being genuine come with a lot of things. There's a lot of aspects that you could dive into being genuine. People gonna be there for you at your hardest times, your biggest times, the middle times. So like, I get a lot of that, and so I just want to return it.
I like that. And right now in this moment, do you feel properly loved by your family and friends?
Oh, for sure. I'm big on like giving flowers, because people always like try to come down on their support system, and I see people that say they don't got a support system. And I want to say this for the people that feel like they don't. You got to be able to willing to go find it.
Yeah.
Don't think that it's gonna come from your family, and just it
Takes
take
work.
work. You know what I'm saying? So like, I do feel like I get that love, and like sometimes I feel like I get that because it's sometimes I've been trying to like deflect from it, and like the people that love you, they gonna let you know they love you regardless of what you feel. You know what I'm saying? You can't wear it just on your scale.
It's kind of just like having yes men. Like we were just talking about that with Saul. It's like when he correct me in our work, it's like I don't need nobody to tell me, oh, Juwan, yeah, that's right. Because I already think that.
Yeah,
like, I'm already thinking that.
You already thinking like you got things figured out. That's like a natural human instinct. So love, even like getting the proper love is knowing that this could come in constructive criticism, but it's still love. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to be able to hear them hard things, especially from the people you love, and not take it as
It hit
hate
more when it's from them.
Come on, bro.
Like I'm somebody that don't matter, they gonna say something to me, it's gonna go in through one ear, out the other. But somebody that's close to me, it's gonna hit me hard, and I might take it like real deep to heart.
It might piss me off.
And
but when I look in the mirror, I'm like,
I needed that.
She wouldn't be telling me that
if I ain't need that, like from anything.
Because she
like,
got my best interest at heart.
Yeah, like so, whoever telling me this constructive criticism, and that I know it's coming from a love place. So yeah, I feel like I get the proper love, and I've been noticing it more just off like I've been going through stuff to make me like trying to like, I ain't gonna say like distance myself, but like, you know what I'm saying? And nah, they like come here, you know what I'm saying? The people that love me like get back on what you need to do, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I thought I pressed something. Oh,
yeah, I thought I did too, bad. My bad. But yeah, like they get me back to what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this is the position you play for us. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? So like, and that's big. If your people not telling you keep going, they not really striving for you. Everybody need that extra push, bro. Like it take a lot of different parts for a car to run.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And it's just like you said, like show me one individual who got there by themselves.
By themselves. Nobody in life that play for keeps is successful.
Yeah.
Everybody needs something. You know what I'm saying? You need a spine and a rib cage to move your torso.
Just plain
you know
and
what I'm
simple.
saying? So like you gotta have a backbone, and the backbone don't just have it's not just one thing. It's a lot of pieces to make that. You know what I'm saying? So like, it take a village to raise people. Take a village to mold anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep molding. So as long as you got them people around you that's molding you, I don't feel like you could do no wrong.
Yeah. That's good, by the way. I want to switch gears here, and I want to go towards the music. Is it scary to be a rapper for you?
I ain't gonna lie. My uncle Andrew, he always tell me, he be like, being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs. You know what I'm saying? And I tell him, well, I understand that. I feel like what come with being a rapper could get scary, but it's scary being black. Before I even get to the rapper part, you know what I'm saying? I'm a black man.
I almost asked you that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's scary being that every day. I gotta live in that skin.
Yeah.
And then throwing the rapper on top of it, yes, because like just how the mind, like the stigma of being a rapper and what come with it and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I done been through stuff that rappers been through already, not being a rapper. So like, I feel God, bro.
Yeah.
So like, I ain't really saying it's scary being a rapper.
Yeah.
Stuff that certain aspects, I want to make it home every day.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. But like, if you moving on feel, you never gonna get through nowhere.
Nope.
I feel God, I'm a God-fearing man.
Love it.
So nah, it's scary being a black man for us ever to be a rapper. But before that, I walk by faith, not by sight.
So, full transparency here for me. Where rap is at today, I think it's in a good place and a bad place. And what I mean by that is there's a ton of artists who rapping and making music for parties, making music for knowledge, making music for... That's my good place. Like, I love people. I love the party. I love party jams. I love knowledge. I love learning. And, like, if you can say some stuff in your music that make me think, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Like, you already got half of me right now. Now, if it sounds terrible, I ain't gonna jam it.
Yeah.
But there's another place where I feel like personally, some of the leaders in the music industry is leading the youth down the wrong path.
For sure.
I want to, because you were heavily influenced by a Chief Keef Culture, G Herbo, Lil Durk, all these guys from your town, your city, who made it to where they're at now. These dudes are pillars.
Yep.
What do you say about the music that is raising violence within the black culture? Because I get where you coming from, where you say it's scared to be a black man. Dude, we live in Des Moines, Iowa. Yeah. Des Moines is the most diverse city in Iowa, and I think inner city Des Moines is 86% white. It's more Latinos here than black people.
Yep.
So I'm scared. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
But as far as turning inward and looking at us, what do you think? How much impact does the music have on that?
A big impact, but like this, I always kind of go back to like all that's been around. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like it's on what's being depicted now as far as like the wave of music that is getting pushed is all the higher ups, not even the people we seeing in the videos, like the rappers and everything. It's what the industry want to push. It's a whole bunch of hits that could like spread out to be party knowledge or whatever. But like, this is what they programming us to do. You know what I'm saying? Not to do, but like, if this is what they pushing on the radio every day, that's all you hearing unless you doing your own digging. So like, I always kind of want to go back to like, be your own person, find what you really want to listen to. Cause like, that's always going to be around, cause that's what's around the world, you know what I'm saying? But the higher ups, these people that's in them bigger jobs, they pushing them hits before the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, these machines is putting that out there. And I feel like as artists,
to stop.
I don't feel like every artist that's on, that can be leading the crowd the wrong way, that's not their only lane of music. They got other music that's different, but this is what they want the people to hear. Pulls, you know what I'm saying? So like, eyes. Just like
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, like it's good in everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's people that rap that just only diss people and ooh this one that, but they not making it nowhere. They not their music is not gonna. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
You're not gonna get nowhere just doing that.
Is your music therapeutic for you?
For sure.
In what ways has it helped heal you?
I put my pain in the vault till I get in the studio. I feel like I don't like weighing my highs and my lows and just throwing it on one person. Like, yeah, I vent here and up, but like when I'm in the studio, I feel free because whatever I'm finna put on this mic right now, it might not be from the past. It might not be from the present. It might be from the future. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I didn't grow up rapping. So, like, I'm getting this all out as much as I can and on my time. You know what I'm saying? So, when I'm going to the studio, most of the time, I always tell people, I'm going to the studio when, like after I done been through some stuff. I done like experienced some stuff and I gotta get it off. And like it might not even, I might be going to the studio and I might not even be talking about what I just went through, but like so much stuff done transpired in my life that like certain stuff might trigger me and then I'm feeling something from years ago that I didn't address.
Now I gotta go lay it
now
down.
I gotta lay it down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's therapeutic for me in that way. And I kinda just like try to use that as like, you know what I'm saying, like a breath of fresh air. Like it be times where I be like, I need to go to the studio. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a year in not dropping no music, like publicly. But like I got a bunch of unreleased songs and them I listen to them on for me every day because like it was me at different times through what I've been going through, you know what I'm saying? So it's therapeutic for me in any way. It's therapeutic for people, period. People used to listen to music. Yeah, music heals. So like I love to hear when people like playing my music or they saying this did this for them or this did this for them because I wasn't even coming in to it with that mindset. This was for me. So then now I have helped you. I feel like I done did my due diligence.
When you create your art, are you conscious of your influence? Or are you just like, I need to get this out to the world and I don't care how they grab it?
That's a good question. I feel like at first I felt like when I first was doing music, I felt like I was too conscious. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was overthinking it because I was scared of what people would think. But like I feel like doing music, you gotta be an open book because people want to know the goods, the highs, the lows, and everything that gotta do with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm putting it in my music. So like now I'm being conscious as far as like how much of one lane I'm putting out to, but like me as a person, I want to hit all aspects from like me when I'm down and out, me when I'm feeling good, me when I'm not feeling so good, me at any aspect because like as a human, you're not just naturally having one emotion. You know what I'm saying? So like I need to put that out and people want to know, you know what I'm saying? People learn you through your music too. Like people that don't know you at all. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like you know these artists when you hearing their true stories, hearing that pain. Hearing their joys and their music, you feel like you get an understanding of who this person really is.
Yeah, so like even for like a person like you met me when I'm 18 to now. So like if you listen to my music, I might be touching on stuff from back then. You be like, oh, that's what make him this way. Even from people that knew me from Sandbox. So when I went away from school, they don't know what I might have been experiencing from then. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Even my parents, they seeing me as a man or like my aunties, my uncles, or people that don't know me, they gotta see me from all aspects. So yeah, I gotta be conscious because I don't want to lead nobody the wrong way.
That's good.
But I like to be an open book. I like to, if I'm giving you this side of this, I want to give you the rights and the wrongs of what had came with this and what came with that on any side. You know what I'm saying? It's good and bad in anything. You know what I'm saying? So I want to touch on it in both sides. So yeah, because people listening, bro.
Absolutely, people are listening, and I think your art is important. So stay committed. I don't have to tell you that for you to do that because of your love for it. I kind of want to switch gears to prioritizing things and life balance, which is something that I struggle with. So I might need some healing from your answers.
For sure.
Do you struggle with prioritizing things in your life? As far as your career, family, friends, in a nutshell.
Yeah, I feel like I did. I feel like I'm still learning.
Mm.
So like for me, one thing that like I'm not good with time at all. Like I feel like it's not enough hours in the day for me to hit everything that I want to do. So like now I'm still learning about time, you know what I'm saying? And
How important and
how
precious
important
it
it
is.
is. Like one
Absolutely.
thing to make me, and this is like a bomb. This is gonna be a bomb. I never ever like kept a job for longer than like 3 months because I felt like it was taking my time so bad. So like this year, I made like my New Year's resolution was to try to like keep a job. I wanted to be more disciplined, bro. Like this was all like
You need it.
I need to be disciplined because like I feel like, and then like just being out here, I was missing out on family time back at the crib. So now learning as a man, you gotta know how to put yourself in aspects to where you could do all these things and still have time for yourself. One of my biggest things that I struggle with is not having balance. It was having time for myself because I was overasserting myself to everything else. And then like now when I'm getting back to myself, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to be with myself. So like, and people struggle with that, being with themselves because you overassert yourself.
Yeah.
So now as a man, right now, I make sure I do have a balance, but at the same time, that balance comes with being selfish too.
Absolutely.
So like, you gotta know, you gotta find a balance with things that have a balance with you too. Some things just might not align. Some people's schedules don't line up. Some things not meant for you. Some things is meant for you. And you might not want to know that, but like once you grow to know that, then you're gonna find that balance. You can't, if it don't align, it's never gonna balance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still learning that, and
Absolutely.
I feel like you're gonna always learn that through life and then it's never gonna be a roof to that, bro, because you always gonna be going into different things that might take up this much time than it was back then. You know what I'm saying? Like you're never gonna be doing the same thing 10 years from now.
Nope.
If you are, come on, like
You're not
there's
growing.
no progress. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
There's no
So
growth there.
with growth, it's gonna be more challenges to finding that balance. You know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta set aside time to go kick it with my homies, or kick it with the kids, kick it with the fam.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Be with myself, travel, go to this event, say no to this event because I need to go to this event. But it get hard.
Yep.
You gonna have, but it's just come with it. You gotta take that on the chin. That's how you find your balance. Finding balance is learning to know how to say no.
Yeah, and no is a complete sentence.
Man, no. Just straight up no.
Because I feel like when we want to say no, well, let me speak for myself. When I want to say no, I feel like I give an explanation. I can't do this
Can't.
because blah, 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 X, Y, and Z. No, it's just, no, can't do it.
Can't do it. And then like people gotta respect your
With
time,
love,
bro.
and it's genuine because my heart's in the right place and I want to be able to give you my all. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's like, and it's like if I could tell, I'd rather tell you no than to tell you yes and let you down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just burn. Let's just get to that bridge over right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that just like lead to other things. You
Other
know what I'm saying?
disappointments and other aspects, and now I'm not only letting you down, I'm letting these other group of people down who I said yes to, and I'm burnt. It's lead to a firewall of trap. If you don't find that balance, and you'll never be perfectly balanced.
Never.
Like, and I want to tell you this too. Try being a husband where you have to put her first.
You gotta put her
at the
first.
top of the
Totem pole.
Extremely
It's
hard.
over everything.
extremely hard.
Yeah.
Like I fail at it, and sometimes I see that it weekly, and it's like that balance is very it's a life lesson.
Yeah,
And
you gotta be able to
never
acknowledge
stop,
that.
and you never stop learning it. I had a good one. Hold up. So I want you to kind of, and this is gonna be hard, explain the perfect balance for you if you could create it with your life right now.
I don't think that's hard for me.
Uh-oh.
The perfect balance for me right now would be making a steady income off my dream, because my dream is my balance. You know what I'm saying? So like cause like it costs to do anything in life, you feel me? I got bills.
Yes, it does.
I got bills. Everybody that's grown got bills. So it's like doing what I'm doing, I'm spending money too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It costs to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
So if I could make a constant income and a stagnant, like a steady income, like, cause I'm big on not living outside my means. I'm not
Absolutely.
really doing music for like, yeah, if the $100 million bag come, I'm all willing and everything. But like, I don't live outside my means. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like one of the people that I kind of like get that from is Currency.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He like the most underground and on person that you can see, but he don't live outside his
Super
means.
intelligent guy.
Super intelligent, you know what I'm saying?
Super
So
smart.
he makes his steady income off what he likes to do. So then
Mm-hmm.
like if I'm making a steady income off my dream,
You're in perfect balance.
I'm in perfect balance because I'm a family man. I'm trying to, and family goes way more than just my blood ties.
Yeah.
This like
Yeah.
my peers. I consider my friends, my brothers, and my sisters. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, like that. So like having that and like them knowing that this what they all push me to do what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like if I could have that, that'll be my perfect balance because I'm able to go divvy it to other things to help them balance out everything. If I have a balance, I feel like if I have a balance and the people around me have a balance, we all balance out. I could be balanced and then the people that I'm around all up in this
Yeah,
up and
yeah,
down, I'm gonna feel them emotions.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna come and interrupt your balance.
Yeah, so like finding my perfect balance is helping
Flies
people.
going crazy.
Shit, the fly going crazy. Yeah, we gonna grab it.
Yeah,
But now having that, I feel like helping me get my balance and helping the people around me find their balance, even everything out.
that's important too. That focus on the people around you because you can't be the only one out here eating and everybody else messed up. Like
Yeah,
that.
like
people really live like that and it don't last long.
yeah, winning like 6 folks said this in the song one time. It was like winning don't feel good if I can't do it with my homies. Like I could be all on top of the world, and if my brothers and the people I'm around low, how I'ma feel? It's
Yeah.
like that's like one thing I'm big on is I'm humble as far as like I don't believe in like flexing and all that. Like
Yeah,
cause
nah.
like who are we flexing on? We
agree.
flexing on the people
Our own
around us. The people that don't know us don't care about all that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's you know what I'm saying, all the rah-rah.
And they don't care.
They don't care at all. They don't know you from a can of paint. So you're flexing on your peers around you, like, yeah, like you
It's
feel me?
weird. It's weird
I don't
activity.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's weird. Like, I'd rather it be like, this is not for like flexing purposes. It's kind of like, I kind of try to show it in a sense of, you could get here too. Or
Living
like
out
just
my true
living
meaning.
out my true meaning, you know what I'm saying? But anybody that's like having the energy that they doing what they doing to flex or like to shit on people,
Mm-hmm.
that energy gonna come back tenfold. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that to nobody, even the people that don't know me. So,
Good. I want to shift this to the last segment of this interview. You just went through a hardship. You got in a car accident. You got in the jam.
yeah.
So first of all, I want you to open up that situation, and then I got a couple of fallback questions just to see where you at in that space, and
Yeah.
we'll go from there.
So just recently, I had celebrated my birthday on May 25th. And it was kind of coming off of, I had just lost my granddaddy in March. So I was in a bad space because this is like the head of the family tree. You know what I'm saying? This is my grandma pops. And like it hit me different because this is the head of the tree. Like this the big dog. You know what I'm saying? And I had to carry my granddad out the hearse. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was a pallbearer.
That's hard.
That's hard for me. I never did that before. And like it didn't even happen. Like it happened just, it was meant to happen because my uncle was the original pallbearer, but he had to go. So I had to do it. It hit me different. You know what I'm saying? Like it put me in a different space. So like my birthday for me was like me finally getting out this bad loop that I was in. You know what I'm saying? Just feeling like a lot of pressure of the world was on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I went to Miami. One of my close friends, you know what I'm saying? We was having a good time. Everything was everything. I had I flew from Chicago to Miami, flew from Miami back to Chicago. Fly Life had dropped the album, and it was supposed to be a show for it, basically, you know what I'm saying?
Is that when he had the burgers too?
Yeah, he did the burgers, my boy the only one to have a burger deal, no McDonald's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No big
Yep.
no big record label, you know what I'm saying? So, but so he had the Fly Life and Fam concert.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's crazy how like all this workout. So I'm just gonna break it down from how it happened. So we was in Miami. I'm running up. If anybody been to Miami, you know you gonna be running off no sleep. Like they party all night. So I was out there for 3 days. Came back Friday or Saturday, I think, like the day of the show. I got a rental to go to Iowa. It was a two-door. It was a two-door coupe. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like it was like a mile limit on the car. The car little. You know what I'm saying? It was a mile limit on the car, so I switched with my sister. I got her car, and I told her to just take the rental. She could drive that for the day because we was only going to be gone for the day. You know what I'm saying? So everything, it's crazy because everything happened for a reason. So I grabbed her car. She had like a little Malibu 4-door sedan. You know what I'm saying? Me and bro, we drive to Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
The show started about like 8. We got to Iowa like 5. Man, we fresh off the flights and partying, you know what I'm saying? All that.
Team no sleep.
Team no sleep, you know what I'm saying? Fresh into the show. Bam, do the show. It's a great show. Probably feel like it was my best show I ever did because like we all had a solo performance, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people ain't know if I was coming or not, you know what I'm saying? Because it was my birthday or whatever. One of the last celebrations for my birthday was gonna be I had a barbecue that I was gonna do to like release one of my tapes. I was doing a birthday tape, and that was gonna be the next day after the show. So while we at the show, even after the show, you know what I'm saying, we drinking, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not trying to drink too much. I wasn't drinking too much because I'm telling people we gotta leave in the morning or whatever. After the show, kick it for a little bit. I probably took a little bit of nap, like, you know what I'm saying? It probably was like 7, you know what I'm saying? Because we was out all night, kind of sort of all night, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I wasn't out, I was just up, just like reflecting on the show with the guys and everything, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling. Me and bro got on the road about like 7, and I remember this vividly because I get on the road a lot, and I'll tell anybody that like, even if you don't think you tired, if your body gonna let you know that it's tired. You know what I'm saying? So man, like I said, I wasn't drinking or nothing like that. So like too hard or nothing. So I been done sobered up about time we got on the road. So it's about 7. We filled up at the Quick Trip on 6. All I remember, and it's crazy because on Red Bulls it say don't mix with liquor. But in the club, they serve you all liquor with Red Bull. You know what I'm saying? So I remember getting me and bro some snacks. He was asleep. You know what I'm saying? I get some snacks for us. I get a Red Bull or whatever. Fill up the car. We driving. I don't even remember getting about like an hour away from where we filled up at. I don't even remember getting this far, but I never felt my body getting sleepy at all. And I think like the liquor on my stomach from the past night, like kind of had a reaction to the Red Bull, you know what I'm saying? And I crashed off that because like my body just gave out. So last thing I remember is driving and I'm vibing to the music. Next thing you know, like I'm waking up in the middle of the road, stretched out.
Wow.
I'm bleeding. You know what I'm saying? I feel my homie rubbing my back. He telling me everything gonna be all right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While this going on, everything just ringing. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling glass just come out my head.
Yeah.
In my hand, everything. I look to the left. There's a lot of cars, like a traffic jam. I look to the right. The car that we in is balled up, flipped over, and facing oncoming traffic. Mind you, like I said, everything. Yes. If we was in that two-door car, I wouldn't be here. You feel me? That car, half the car was crushed. Half that car is the whole two-door car.
So did you hit the median?
So how it went, how they was explaining it to us was my body gave out, hit somebody in front of us, you know what I'm saying, and then hit the median, and then we went flipping or type thing. My homie tell me, because the only thing I remember is waking up in the middle of the road, so he was giving me from his perspective. He said he woke up because he felt crushed in the car. So he looked up and then he could see the sky. Like he looked to the passenger side, he could see the sky. And he looked
Whoa.
down, and then I was just on the steering wheel, like unconscious, bleeding. Like, I wasn't responding to nothing. He said he started shaking me. And I tell people like my angels was over me. And like God, like, cause he said he was shaking me. And like then I looked at him, he said he never seen a look like that in my eye. Like, I've been knowing him for a long time. He said he was shaking me, and I looked at him, and then I just started moving. I don't even remember none of this. He said I started moving. I like dropped down to the back, and then like people was pulling us out the car, but I can't recall none of that.
Wow.
So meanwhile, he like rubbing my back. Now I'm conscious. I survey what's going on, and I just lay back down because I was like in disbelief. You know what I'm saying?
And you just went through that.
Yeah, that, you know what I'm saying. Now I'm feeling all the blood from my eye. I had stitches on my eye, 2 centimeters down. If anybody know how small 2 centimeters down is, I'd have lost my eye. So I had to get 10 stitches in my eye. I'm feeling all the blood coming down from my eye. I ain't break no bones, God willing. You know what I'm saying? He protected me that
It's
day.
crazy.
My ankle, I had stitches in that. Just like a lot of cuts from the car, like the windshield. The hood of the car covered the windshield for us not to go out the car. Neither one of us had on seatbelts. And inside the car, you could just see like the blood splatter from both of us, like from on the back seat, the wood. We just flipping around in the car, you know. Bam, you could just hear the police. They wasn't even worried about us at all. Like all you hear is them. We smell weed in the car. We smell weed in the car. And I'm an open book. If I would have been facing more charges if I was smoking in the car or if I was drunk. You know what I'm saying? Because they run your blood, all that once you do that. So like I didn't have no DUI or nothing because a lot of people was thinking I was driving intoxicated or nothing. That wasn't the case. Like that was really blowing me. So whole time, that's the only thing I'm hearing. It's weed in the car. It's weed in the car. So I can speak on this now because like I already just went through all that. Man. I'm a free man now. My homie, you know what I'm saying? He had brought some weed and was like, it is what it is. Weed legal where we from, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was just more so like, damn, bro, you ain't have to bring this much. Like, you ain't had no time to be smoking all this weed out here, you know what I'm saying? Especially like how Iowa is, they not playing about no weed. So like, it was like a little over an ounce, you know what I'm saying? But like what the kicker was, it was a scale in the car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so bam, I'm in the hospital. They running all the tests, like stitching me up, getting all the glass out of us and everything. But bro ain't getting no service done because wasn't nothing wrong with him. He just had glass in his head and he had a cut on his knee. It was like a deep cut, but he was cool, you know what I'm saying? So I was basically getting all the, like I had knocked my teeth out. I had several chipped teeth. My lip was, my nose and my upper lip was separated, you know what I'm saying? So like it was tough, you know what I'm saying? Bam, and I still was in shock while I'm thinking like they care about that. The sheriff called him on the phone like, yeah, y'all gotta come down to the sheriff office. We got all y'all belongings. I'm so out of it. I'm like, telling bro like, yeah, go get the car and everything. He like, nah, bro, the cop, like it's over with. Like it's fried, you know what I'm saying? I was in disbelief. So long story short, we go to the sheriff office. He like, yeah, glad you okay. He really ain't getting no fuck for real. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We found some weed in the car. All right, bad damn. We already knew that was coming. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My bro, he not from Iowa, so like, and he already got like stuff on his record at the time. So like he can't take that charge. It was like a lot of factors going into it. You know what I'm saying? One, he wasn't gonna get out at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Till like he seen the judge and everything.
He crossing state line.
So they was gonna make us pay the full $1,000 bond. Like the bond was $5 we'd have to pay the whole $5 for him instead of getting like the 10% going through the bail's bondsman if you were Iowa resident. You know what I'm saying? So that his baby birthday was this week, that week. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot going into it. And then like the police ain't even give nobody no chance. He kind of slapped it on us like, yeah, everything was found on the driver's side. But like the car flipped on the driver's side. So even we on the driver's side, you know what I'm saying? Everything on the, you know what I'm saying? So he like, yeah, it was, he tell us how much, then he like the scale. My homie, he stand up, nigga, I can't even like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was like, yeah, the weed mine. And then he said the scale, I'm like, yeah, that's mine. My homie like, nah, that's mine. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. So then he kind of look at us like, I'll ban both of y'all. And I'm just like, bro, if you just, I'm gonna take it cause I could get out. Cause I can still fight it. You know what I'm saying? I got an Iowa ID and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm still freshly stitched up, all this. They got me sitting in the county all day, bro. Like, my head ringing.
No hospital bed.
No hospital bed. I'm saying I'm laying on the bench, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. My vision going in and out. Like, I still get, like, glares in my eyes still to this day from this.
Wow.
So, I had to fight that case. They had actually locked me up for it because I didn't want to do 3 years of probation. That's how they get you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just did my couple days or whatever, and like that was, I really kind of, it's crazy because like as bad as this sound, and like I ain't trying to glorify my situation or nothing, but I needed that. I needed that time to sit down sober. I needed that time to reset. I needed that time to tighten up.
Well, I want to ask you this: from that whole scenario, from that whole journey, what did you learn the most? Even from there to today, like even with just being now a free man again, what was the biggest lesson you learned?
Cherish this shit.
Yeah.
Cherish this shit.
Yeah, I promise.
Cherish life.
We
bro.
just lost a homie.
Just, and I want to speak on this because this is becoming like, you know what I'm saying? I want to say, I just lost a close friend to me, Long Live Remy. We lost Peter too. We lost Zeke.
Zeke crushed me.
Crushed a lot of people. A lot of those death crushed people. We at the age right now where anything could happen. People not just only dying from homicides. People checking out on suicides. People checking out on fake drugs. People checking out on diseases and everything that's going around us. We got to cherish this shit.
Yeah.
I could have just died in a car accident. And I it's crazy because when you on the highway, you see so and so amount of accidents cause death. This shit. Cherish it. It made me cherish a lot of more things. Cherish your time you spending with your people. Cherish everything. Even sitting in the county, not being able to shower on my own time. Yeah. Brush my teeth on my own time. I can't see no grass. Can't call nobody eating whatever they give me. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Terrible. Like, it's terrible. You got to cherish everything. It made me cherish having both eyes, being able to walk, being able to feel. You know what I'm saying? That was the biggest lesson for me. And like, slow down. Like, I was trying. I had to slow down. Like,
do it all.
I can't do it all, and that's what I'm saying. Like, overexerting myself.
Can't do it all.
I could have just, the party that I had set up for me, I could have been late to that. I could have been late to my own party. You know what I'm saying?
And it'd have been okay.
It'd have been okay, but I was so strung on trying to get there on time, make everything work, and make everybody happy, and I almost crashed out. I did crash out from that. So like, I definitely just have learned to be more aware of what's going on around me, my body, and just my energy. Like, learn how to slow down, learn when to not overexert yourself. So that was the biggest lesson for me. And like, I don't feel like I would have had that time to know. I needed that me time.
I needed to hear that. Like, because like when you was explaining all that, just your timing of everything, and I'm like, damn, he moving fast. Like, who made that song called Living Wild? That's literally what was playing through my head, like when you were saying that. Cherishing it, that's extremely important. Like, time not free. Time not free. So spending with, Nas said this in the song. Nas is one of my favorites. He said, I don't work this hard to be around people I don't like. We get 24 hours a day, like every man and woman in this world. Spend it around the people you love. Spend it around the youth. Cherish that.
You gotta cherish. You
That's
are
huge.
already eight of them hours gone to sleep.
Come on. And
Now
sleep,
you
and
know
now
what
we
I'm
see
saying?
sleep is very important.
It's very important.
Yeah. Now, and speaking of sleep, since I put my body on the sleep schedule, bro, my life has been so much more blissful. It's
Man, you gotta know when to
alert.
lay it down,
I'm
bro.
alert. Yeah, I'm in bed at 9:30.
Bro, you gotta know
Shout
when to
out my
lay it
wife.
down. And like it's more than just like
Yeah.
just going to sleep. Just let your body just rest, bro.
Rest.
You know
Rest.
what I'm
It's a
saying?
part of life.
Yeah, like your mind need that. You know what I'm saying? Your mind moving a mile a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 100 miles a minute, however long it is, however what you going through, but you need that time to just sit down and come. I sit in quietness a lot.
Got to.
A lot. Like
Got to. And it's different if you do it without your device.
yeah, like
next to you.
like nothing playing. Like in the
Yeah.
dark. Like my homie Heavy, he could attest to this. Like I just sit in my room sometimes. Like when we was living together, or just period. Anybody know me? I won't have nothing going on in the crib. I'm just sitting there,
It
bro.
allows your brain to process. Because our ancestors used to do that. Like, they didn't have this
They
thing
ain't
that's
have
constantly attached to us. Like,
Boy, it felt so good to get away. Like it's a positive in everything, bro. It felt so good to get away from my phone,
come
bro.
on, man.
Like when I was had to do the little days in the county, like I ain't had no like
And this is why most of the accidents happen. On the
man
road.
on phones, yeah, like
Yep.
nah,
Yeah.
for sure.
No, it's the beginning and the end. But first and foremost, I want to say cheers to you for being
sure.
here,
More life.
for sharing that. It takes a real man to be that vulnerable. So appreciate
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong with being vulnerable.
Yeah. It's just, and like people, there's this misconception of vulnerability that I want to, like, I always, every time I get a chance to speak power to, I will. People think you got to meet somebody and tell them your deepest and dark. That's not being vulnerable. Being vulnerable is sometimes having an ear. Like, I hear you, fam. Like,
Yeah.
like this, being vulnerable is, this is what, like, I opened up some real information to my connection group last Tuesday that those are people I do life with. Like, being vulnerable is putting yourself in a position like, hey, this is where I'm struggling, guys.
Yeah.
This is where I need help. This is where I need prayer. This is where I want God to intervene in my life because I can't do it alone.
Man, and I feel like that's probably one of the biggest things I had to battle with. Like, man, having too much pride, boy.
Come on, got to put it to the side as a man.
Man, what?
Got to. It's our biggest. It's our biggest default.
Man, the one person that had instilled that to me is Renaja, bro. No cap.
She tore down some walls for you.
What having too much pride, and it wasn't just on just simple shit, bro. I
Yeah.
had too much pride with everything I was doing. Like I always had like this chip or like a macho on my thing. Like, nah, like I'm not trying to let down my barrier.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to give you a getaway free card, but that's part of our upbringing. Part of our upbringing is don't you ask for help, figure it out on your own. Or it's like, I love this scenario because it's so true. If a boy and a girl are both riding their bike in the street and the girl fall, mom, dad run to her, oh, it's okay. Stop crying. If the boy fall, toughen up, man. Get right. Like, check. It's part of our gender, and especially being a black man having to come through, our ancestors coming through so much hardship. You can't ask for help. I tell everybody, in one of my episodes, I interviewed a counselor. She told me it's a strength to ask for help. I said, what?
It's, you know, it's crazy. Like, it's sick. I find this real, and I just want to like kind of drop this gem. If people don't realize, like, your peer will go down to the lowest of earth before they ask for help. If you don't think that's a mental problem, you lost.
You checked out.
Like, that's like, I don't want to be able to, like, now, back then, like, cause like, I get down low and like, feel like I don't, like, I know I need help.
Absolutely.
But I don't want to ask. So then when I do get to where I need to, now it's like,
it's too late.
Fuck y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all should have been came, but like, I can't do that to my people because I already wrote them off.
We're not mind readers either. It's
exactly.
Like, you got to be
do
vulnerable
that
first. You got to be vulnerable first.
And it's like, I had to learn that because like, everybody got stuff they going through. Everybody need help. You know what I'm saying? But who gonna be the one to say that? So like now, I be telling, and I love this for my peers and my homies. They kind of doing it more. Everybody that I'm around, like, nah, bro, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like,
really, Man, you started that after we locked in Phoenix.
Yeah, like
because like we had this situation to where our friends, our peers, our family, they're coming to us with these hardships. Boom, boom, boom. We got to carry that.
Yeah.
We got to wear that. I mean, you had no outlets for that
No.
at the time. Like, and I can't put it out. We can't put it all on the woman we're dealing with. We can't do that. So it's like we literally start, hey, checking in on you, bro. How you doing?
how you doing? And that
No, like really,
that's
how you
big.
doing?
That's
like,
big.
No. Oh, I'm good. No, it's like, what are you struggling
What's going
with?
on?
Like, what's pissing you off right now? What is the joy in your life right now? Really getting to the meat and
Capacity.
potatoes.
That's one of the things. One of the interactions I done had lately, like making sure somebody got the mental capacity to even take on what
That's
you
huge.
taking on.
That's huge.
That stuck with me because like I had found myself one time just recently like throwing my shit on somebody and they like, damn, motherfucker,
That's heavy.
is you even gonna ask how I'm doing? And I'm
Yeah.
like,
You
you
right.
right.
You right.
Like, so like you gotta be able to do that.
So, and you want to know what's important? There's another relationship that, to be honest, I'm gonna be a little vulnerable, that I've realized in my life I don't have, and I'm seeking it right now. So you got my wife. Me and her is a two-way street. I lay my hardship on her. She lay her hardship on me. I got my peers, my connection group, my friends. They lay their hardships on me. I lay my hardships on them. It's a two-way street. That relationship that we are missing is somebody older than us who can just hear us.
No,
we do
geez.
need to really just only be heard
Yeah.
and not get, I'm talking 60, 70, 80, who ain't got nothing going but wisdom in their life, and they not going to put all their hardships on us that they went through because they already done made it through.
Yeah.
We need that relationship that, and it's very important. I just figured out, bro, because I came to a crossroad. I'm like, God damn. People feel like telling me this at work, my homies, boom, 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 boom. My wife, I can't catch a break.
Yeah.
Where can I put this to where I won't get it back?
Man, and
That relationship is important.
I feel
it's
like-
just as important. It's balance.
yeah, that balance, I feel like the older crowd definitely need to be able to acknowledge
We
that,
don't
bro.
tap in with
We
them,
don't-
though.
Yeah, we
Because
don't.
we're so living wild. We're on this. We there, we lit.
Go
What's the
have
next
them,
move?
yeah, go have them talk
Slow
with your
down.
peoples.
Slow down.
One of the biggest things for me, and like I gotta give like it's no, and I gotta tell people this, for people our age and like people that's my parents' age,
Yeah, yeah.
everything, it's never gonna be a time limit for giving game. Like, or being a parent. Like, still to this day, I need that advice from my mama or my pops. Like,
Yeah.
because they know what they done went through half of this. You know what I'm saying?
They lived
Like,
this life
even if they
before us.
didn't, they could hear us out to give us some type
Or
of
they know
advice.
somebody who been in your shoes. If they wasn't that person in your shoes.
Man, me and my pops reconnected recently, like a year or two ago.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? And like that was something that I never knew I needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I remember we went to the Bears game in Pittsburgh and we drew from Chicago, and it's like 20 plus years of anger about him not being around and all this and that.
You gotta put that somewhere.
Bro, we drove for 9 hours. I never knew I needed that. Never knew I needed
Therapeutic.
to hear his side. Never knew I needed
Or why he
to
wasn't
tell.
involved.
Yeah,
Because all
never-
you know is what mom's saying.
What my mom's
Not
saying.
saying mom, like I tell people that all the time. My mom taught me a lot of things that I live by that's golden. But there's also a lot of bad habits she taught me
Yeah.
too. But you needed that other side.
know what's
It might
crazy,
come
though?
full circle.
My mama the one that made me do that. I used to always tell my mama, like, because my mama was around, she just wasn't around like to my liking. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
my pops wasn't nothing. Like, I knew him. Like, I done spent time with him.
Yeah.
I ain't saying like he was just
But it wasn't no.
yeah, you feel me? So like, I met him while I was in Iowa, bro. Like that
That's
shit
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, like this a real story. Like
Yeah.
I probably knew my pops all the way up to like 4 or 5. I never met him again till I was like 20. I'm like 20,
Nice.
and I met him at like when I'm in school, and like I'm a man at this point. I've been through the ropes.
Yeah.
So like,
Without
but
you.
my mama made me like, nah, you gave me a chance, give him a chance.
Dig in.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I had to kind of me and him even clash here, so I had to tell him, he had to respect me coming from a different standpoint. I didn't need him to try to touch bases with me as I'm your son, like trying to nourish me. I'm trying to come to you as a man, like, and I don't want you to piggyback off all my hurt from you not
Yeah.
being there. This is a whole nother aspect that I'm living in. So like, I needed that.
Yeah. No, Oh no, you're truly magical. And I want to tell you that again. And I'm gonna let you end this show. After I give you your flowers again. You're truly magical. Keep shining your light. And if I don't draw the line and tell you how important you are, me and you could talk for 12 hours.
20 hours, yeah, for sure.
Me and you can talk. We'll go all the way back. But man, I appreciate you. I love you. And I just love what you're doing. I love your message. Everything that you do in your life right now is for the greater good.
Yes,
and I know
sir.
that. I know your heart's always in the right place. So truly appreciate you.
Appreciate the opportunity,
for talking
man.
and giving us that, because that's hard. So
It is.
I'll let you close us out, and thank you for being you.
Appreciate it. I want to say thank you. Anybody that's tuning in to this, my peers, my loved ones, I want to tell y'all I love y'all. Even if I don't know you, because you might need to hear that, you know what I'm saying? And plus, anything can happen at any time. So, like, I just want to dial back. If I ain't never tell you I love you, you could come back to this interview. Like, he told me here. So, it's like, I love you, bro. Love you, Luke. Love, bro. Shooting at everybody, you know what I'm saying? I just want to spread love, because it's easy to hate. It's easy to be negative. I'm trying to smile more, bro. Like, I'm tired. Like, real talk. Like, I'm tired of just the down shit. But, like, that's what come with it. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to cherish the highs without the lows. I want to tell all my people that support me on the music, I got a lot of new stuff coming up.
Here we go.
And I'm just coming full force. For sure.